Hey guys, assalamu alaikum, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be cooking with you and I'm going to be making some char-grilled kebabas at home. Yeah, the only kebabs, minced kebabs I like, and it's kebeda. And I finally made it at home and it tastes amazing. And I've made some really tasty special fried rice which I just actually just made up really, and it tastes really good. So husband requested that I keep a plate for him when he comes back from work. And yeah, so stay tuned and enjoy watching this. So what we're going to do first is get a grater and an onion, and you're going to start grating it. You can blend it, but because I'm doing just one onion, I'd rather not get the blender out. And after you finish draining, oh gosh, got a lot of tears out first thing in the morning. That's how it should look like, obviously. And what you're going to do, and which is really important, we're going to squeeze all the excess water out of the oil and water out of the onion, and that's very important, otherwise your kebab's going to fall apart. You could use a strainer, of course, to get the water out, but I'd rather do it with my hands. It's a lot quicker. As much as you can get out. That's how it should look like after straining all the excess water out. So here I'm going to add now about a tablespoon of salt, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, haldi, and about half a teaspoon of black pepper. Dropped about a teaspoon, so no problem. I'm going to bang in about a tablespoon of saffron oil, and we're going to crack in one egg. Give it a good mix now. And that's how it should look like. Sorry guys, my nose is a bit running now because of the grating the onions. And to that we're going to add in now our 1 kilo of mixed mince meat, and it should contain about 30% of fat, which is going to combine keep the kebabs together and the skewers. And now we're going to mix it all in for about 8 to 10 minutes. We're going to mix it like that. And after 7 to 8 minutes of mixing vigorously, that's how it should look like, really soft and smooth. So now we're going to cover it up with a cling film, and then bang it in the fridge for a good few hours. I'm going to make this in the evening, so minimum about an hour, but overnight or good 7 to 8 hours is perfect. Marinating is very important, as it actually gives it time to marinate and give you the best flavor, all the flavors combined, and the setting, and it gives you the maximum flavor. So it's covered up now. Now we're going to bang it in the not microwave, fridge. Oh my god, what's wrong with this thing in the morning? Bang it in the fridge for a good few hours. So here I've got 1.5 cups of basmati rice. What I'm going to do is wash it thoroughly first until the water runs clear, and then I'm going to leave it soak for about half an hour. Next I'm going to use half a medium onion, and I'm going to slice it up thinly. Now we've heated up a pan, and we're going to add about 1.5 tablespoons of oil, and I'm roughly going to add about 1.5 tablespoons of jeera. Let it fry for about a minute or so. And then we're going to bang in 2 star anaseeds. And after about a minute or so, I'm going to add in the onions. Fry it until the onions go soft. I'm going to add a bit of salt to it now. Now guys, as you can see, the onions have browned up, they're softened up. I'm going to add in the basmati rice. By all means, you can add ghee instead of oil, but I prefer to use oil over ghee. And to that guys, we're going to bang in about 5 to 6 chillies. And just mix it in again. And now because we've only got 1.5 cups of water, rice, we're going to add about 2.5 cups of water to that. And let it cook on medium heat until it starts, until the water has absorbed and it started bubbling. Bubbles have formed at the top. So basically it's very similar to how I cook my jeera rice, but I'm not adding any mince to it, and I'm not going to be adding any dhania to it. Now guys, in my hands I've got some hard black sultanas. They're quite hard, so I'm going to bang them now to make it nice and soft. I don't usually like sultanas in my rice, in the kabli rice and stuff, but I'm getting a bit fond of them now. I've had some the other day and I didn't mind. I don't want too many in it. Want about one in about few bites, which is quite nice. So I bang them in and now let it cook. Now while it starts cooking, I'm heating up more water, boiling up more water. I'm going to take just the tiniest strands of some saffron. I'm not very keen on saffron, but I know a lot of people love it. Just for the colour. Just about this much. And I'm going to leave it soaked in the water to get the colour out. And then add it at the end to the rice. Just ever so lightly. And leave for the colour to come out, and I'll add it at the end. And guys, instead of that, if you don't like saffron at all, or if you haven't got any around home, you can obviously also use orange food colouring. Right, as you can see, all the water almost has absorbed and it's formed little bubbles at the top. Now you know, and the rice is about 70% cooked. So we're going to transfer it to our smallest tub and let it cook covered for about 15 minutes until all the water has completely dried up. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're going to drizzle the saffron water all over the top, and we're going to get a handful of fried onions and garnish it at the top. And you can probably guess what I'm going to do at the end, because we're having this rice with kobeda, because this is obviously cooked at home, I want that chargrilled flavour, charcoal flavour, smoky flavour. So I'm going to use one of my charcoal, and then I'm going to at the end obviously put that flavour in there and the kobeda. And obviously I absolutely love chargrilled flavours, smoky flavours. So it's been about 15 minutes now and our rice is nicely cooked. So I'm going to transfer that back to the other hot. And in this one we're going to do our usual stuff. Well, I mean not usual stuff, like usually how we burn the whole coal, and then we're going to add it on inside the rice. So what we're going to do is place the metal or tin pot in the center, squeeze it in like so. We're going to add in a bit of oil. Of course you can use ghee, some people use ghee, but I use oil. Guys, it takes about 10 minutes for the coal to burn, and oh my god, the mess it makes as well. So it's been about 10-12 minutes now. I'm going to transfer that to the oil. I'm going to put a bit more oil at the top and quickly cover it up so none of the smoke gets out. I need to cover this up. You can get tissue or a piece of paper and just squeeze it in like so, and you, no matter what, you don't uncover it until all the smoke has disappeared. Simple as that. So guys, today because I've got a lot on, I've got cook a meat curry as well, and I've just done the rice, and I've still got to do the kobedas and the rest of the house jobs. I ain't got time to make naans either. So today from my appointment I went inside Aldi and I got 2 naan wraps, and these are like super soft and they're only 99p a packet. So yeah, I will be having that as well. So guys, our rice is done and now we can get on with making the kebabs. Oh, the smell coming out of this is wow. Hey guys, it's about 9 hours now and we've got our mince out of the fridge, and what you're going to need is a bowl with water in so you could wet your hands before you start using the mince, because when you be using it in the skewers like so, flat skewers, you're going to need to wet your hands. Right, so wet our hands and we're going to get a portion slightly less than a handful, like so, there, and you're going to roll them up like so, that there. Into a shape like so, there. And what you're going to do is get the skewer. I can't find any, you can get them from Asian shop, can't find any smaller ones, so this large one has to do. So what you're going to do is push it inside like so, and you're going to press it like, and every time you use your thumb or turn side, you need to wet your hands again. Like so, and at the tip bottom you're just gonna like so, using your fingers, make sure it's all closed at the bottom so no juices come out, and there we go guys. Second one done, and because I've only got 2 skewers, I'm going to do them in batches. So right guys, because the skewers are quite long, I'm not going to be using my frying pan, or I'm not going to be using it in the grill because obviously it's not long enough. So I'm going to use my takeout grill. So basically I'm going to place it directly there. We're not going to put any oil or anything because the oil is going to come out of the fat, and we're going to turn them over every 30 seconds so all the moist locks in. And we're going to grill them like that for a few minutes until it goes, where's my finger now, like this, darker. And guys, while these are cooking, grilling, and there's extra space, I'm going to chop up them in half and I'm going to grill them as well. Few onions. Look at that guys, how good that looks, smells awesome. And we ain't got long to go. Guys, if you haven't got the skewers, the actual skewers, you can use cocktail sticks, but the longer ones. And you can use about 4 or 5 in a line, tape them up at the top and bottom and then wrap them up in foil and you're good to go. But I've only got these short ones, so that's why I'm going to have to make do with batches. As you can see guys, these are fully cooked now. You can take them off and put your second batch on. All you do is, hold on a minute, I got tissue, I don't want to burn my hands. Just press it down a bit and then slide it off like so. That's how easy it is guys. That's how easy it is, and I'll do the rest of the batch and get back to you. Guys, we're doing the same thing. We've cooked the kebabas, placed them in a pan, and because I can't really get it smoky, I needed to put it in a pan here, burning the coal. I've already put the oil inside. So now I'm quickly gonna place the coal there and quickly close it up. And here we go guys, our char-grilled kebab, cooked at home, and it tastes woof, with some really soft naan bread, some char-grilled vegetables, chillies, my special rice with some sultanas in, and of course extra naans. So hope you enjoyed this channel guys, this video, not channel, hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe, and until next time, bye.